Hi, everyone. Welcome to Soul Talk. I'm Patty Malik, and our friend Dawn Crystal is back with us. She's a dear friend of Soul Talk, and I'm so glad that she's here with us today. We are talking about abundance, connecting to the abundance of the universe fast and easy. Everything that Dawn does in her work in healing is fast and it's easy. And she works very quickly. You're going to get a chance to work with her today. But you're going to find out how source sound frequencies work to get rid of your money blocks and why soul embodiment plays such an important role to bring in unlimited abundance. If you're new to Dawn's work, she works with source sound frequencies that come through her voice, and you'll get to experience that today. She is an internationally recognized voice sound energy healer. She's a medical intuitive. She is a respected life coach, soul reader, a pain release expert, and she is the best-selling author of 5 books now, which is astounding. Dawn, that's amazing.
I just came up with my fifth book this month, actually.
Gosh.
Yeah, this month, actually. I'm very excited. Thank you for that. Sorry to interrupt you.
Excellent. Oh, my God. She's known as a leading transformational expert, incorporating ancient wisdom from modern-day success. She is passionate about helping people clear emotional and physical blockages so that they can manifest from their higher selves, step into their full potential, and lead their lives and businesses in ways that align effectively with their soul's purpose. She helps her clients to release themselves quickly from pain, emotional and physical, and she has miraculously healed many life-threatening health conditions such as cancers and unknown illnesses that no medical treatment could cure. And we are, as I said, excited that she could be here. We were just talking before the call that this time now especially has been one where people are really looking for abundance, and we're in this time with this pandemic that is plaguing the planet, and I think this is all in perfect alignment for Dawn to be here with this topic. So welcome, Dawn. Thank you for being here.
Well, a big aloha, Patty, and sorry to interrupt you before. I was just excited about my 5th book, so thank you. Yeah, thank you. I just, I put my heart and soul into that, so thank you. And I just want to say thank you for the warm welcome, and thank you for just everybody being here. I hope everybody here is just ready to learn more about abundance, and it's just talking about just really aligning ourselves to that today. So I'm just grateful. I know this time of change that we're seeing on our planet could be really scary for a lot of people right now, because obviously many people not have a job, you know what I'm saying? So we have to kind of, I call it raise our frequency and really align ourselves to our soul's calling, or our soul in general,
Well, and Dawn, before we dive into, the abundance and the money blocks, the frequencies right now on the planet are so high, they've never been this high, which is really allowing us to manifest faster, for information to come in faster. So we really have an open door, to be able to create abundance. So you're going to help us to understand how to move through this and how to make it happen. But first, talk about how source sound frequencies that you work with help to get rid of the money blocks.
Well, that's a very good question. And how source frequencies, I call it God frequencies. That's just my word of the Creator. So we all have our own way of saying that, but I just call it divine God frequencies. And I just have a gift of connecting directly to it. I'm just like a conduit. So basically, since we all are created from the one light, even though we may have a different way of our perception of what we call it, source, creator, whatever that is, it's all oneness. But my gifts go in, Patty, and basically I do different processes, especially in different topics of my work, but clearing abundance blocks is really something I really kind of come up with a system from my soul, just kind of show you how to do it, to clear people's, not just the unconscious, because that's what you hear most people out there is like everybody's just kind of working with the mind, and that's fine. I think unconscious blocks are part of it, but I know it's not all of it, okay? So you can work and do brain entrainment and all that stuff that's out there. That's great. It helps to a certain extent. I think it's good. But really a lot of our abundance blocks, Patty, is really aligning ourselves. And right now, you just mentioned about the changes on the planet and how the frequency is raised. Well, that's also, everybody, I just want to keep this in mind because I know everybody who's on the show here usually, follows and listens in their, pretty much everybody's on their spiritual path, or I call it their fast track path with Patty's show. So this is a time that also things are going to be coming up in us to be unearthed. Okay, so that's like low frequencies, fears, whatever it may be from your past, because this is what the shift that we're going into right now. But with the source frequencies that come through me, it just kind of, again, it knows where to go with you. If it's beating your heart, everybody, and breathing your lungs, and does it for every living creature on the planet, it knows where to go. But my focus is not just shifting the mind, because we don't want the mind thinking lack, okay, because that's what we clear out I call these abundance blocks. That's what I'm talking about, the program abundance blocks. A lot of it has to do with the unconscious mind of your belief systems, okay? So that is true, because our belief systems can, be ours or part of our, I could probably just say belief systems we picked up as a child, maybe from our family. I just want to just explain, I did not grow up in a wealthy family, everybody. I actually grew up in a very, 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 very poor family. And just to give you an example, I grew up my whole life listening to my mom and dad complaining about not having enough. The money, I've heard everything from money doesn't grow on trees and all this stuff, but it ingrained in me, especially as a child. I'm talking since I was like even under age 6. I was, we're all like a sponge and we just kind of take on this. So that's just the stuff that we get in our field around us, everybody, and we just absorb that. But I'm talking about going deeper today, and that's what we're talking later about the program, is to go in and clear out not just the stuff that you receive in this life. I'm talking about just our family blocks, okay, our ancestral blocks, and inherited money blocks, okay, success blocks, whatever's blocking you from being totally aligned. Okay, this is what I like to say. Everything that's blocking you, everybody, from being totally aligned to your soul's calling, okay? And a lot of people, just kind of live okay life, but they're not really totally happy. So we're talking about not only just creating success and abundance and happiness and bringing in more love, because that's all part of the equation here, everybody. It's not just the money. It's everything, okay? It's attracting everything to you that supports you and loves you, okay? And really aligning everybody, this is what I want to say, really aligning yourselves to your soul. So my frequencies, even in my MP3s that I talk about, are always bringing people up to their highest possible vibration and clearing out everything in the way of you really being really aligned to why you're really born here, everybody. So meaning that maybe you don't even know what you're good at. Maybe you don't even know what your gifts are. So what I'm saying is really aligning yourself to your soul, because really our soul, honestly, everybody, if you can actually bring your body, and that's what I do, I bring the body, the mind, and the spirit together as one vessel here. Our souls are abundant, everybody, and this has happened to me early on when I learned how to work with these frequencies, Patty. I didn't work on people, I worked on myself, okay, to clear out my old wounds, my old traumas, and of course my money blocks. And when I started bringing in my soul, and I really learned how to bring my energy and my higher self into my body, really strongly grounding my personal power into my feet, my money just started surging in my life, okay? But it wasn't just money. It was just all kinds of things that used to come to me in support of just love, okay? Just love of the universe. And I'm talking about this is real, okay, everybody? But again, we get caught into belief systems, and sometimes we get caught into the news right now, right, Patty? I mean, I have to say, I keep my minimum listening to the news very minimum because everything is pretty much fear-based.
Exactly.
And we're not really hearing the good, like you were just saying, Patty, the good that's really happening, and not really hearing that so much on the media. We're hearing everything that's not that. You know what I mean?
And that fear lowers your vibration. So then you're just defeating everything that you're trying to manifest.
Well, and another thing too is, we're talking about this is a time of change where if you've had some things attached to you, a lot of times we go into fear. Unfortunately, guys, and I don't talk about this a lot, but sometimes we do attract energies to us that are not our highest good, which could be the entities and stuff like that, which also can slow down our abundance, okay? So I clear all that. I clear the entities and the implants or whatever it is. And it's not that we're talking about this, but it is an issue, okay? So it is addressed because, we're having a human moment, okay? This is why we're in physical form. So it's not like you're doing something wrong. It just happens. But my job really as a healer, and what I'm here to do is really help people get beyond the story here. on this planet and really help them really see who they truly are and really get you into your power, because really getting you empowered and really realizing who you are will help you radiate everybody at a higher frequency, okay? Your true, I always call it our true frequency, and we start radiating our true frequency out through our bodies like we become our own planet, believe it or not. And it's amazing how when you can really start radiating your true essence and your true vibration, everything else around you starts supporting that, and that's really aligning yourself, all parts of your being, your body, mind, and spirit, to your soul and your higher self. I call it, everyone has a different word, soul, higher self, I call it personal power. It's the same thing. It's all aligned to that. And then, of course, you know, you may have some, this is another thing I do, Patty. This is, I think everybody here is open to it. I do clear a lot of past lifetime energies. I know some people say, well, why doesn't it all clear when I come in here? Unfortunately, some past lifetime energies we do need to clear. I call it, I do clear these with my clients, but that's addressed because a lot of times our past lifetimes can affect what we're attracting now and keep us at a lower vibration. So, you know, that's very important. And of course, just upgrading your DNA, everybody, okay, your ancestral DNA, your family, you know, DNA, you know, people, I would say many lifetimes ago were just basically scraping by. Those are our ancestors, you know, and a lot of times those DNA strands need to be updated or upgraded within ourselves, because that's just old energy that we're still kind of walking around, that we've kind of just inherited, you know, and it's just part of us. I mean, that's what we all are connected to. But I do have the ability to upgrade and update our DNA to the present moment. You know, this is a new earth. You know, we're living in a whole different time, and sometimes our physical bodies, Patty, are the part of us that actually just kind of lags. And my job is really to upgrade people's bodies to start catching up. You know, in some ways, it's almost like our bodies are the slow parts. We need to kind of catch up on that, and we really align ourselves. It's amazing how things just start coming in to support us. And this is what you're just talking about, Patty. This is the time right now where things are kind of accelerating, and it's amazing what's right around the corner. I'm only looking at maybe months, if anything like that. And it's happening now, but I'm just talking so people can actually really see the reality, right?
Exactly. So why does soul embodiment play such a big role in bringing in this unlimited abundance?
Well, I look at it this way. This is the really, I'm very simple when I explain things. If you look at God, you know, that's part of our God presence, or our divine self, that part of us is always abundant, okay? It's like, I call that when you bring your soul, your divine self, really grounding it into your body, because I'll do that with some of our callers today, Patty. If somebody calls in today, I would like to give people a taste of that, okay? If anybody wants to be grounding your personal power and feel that, please do. I'll do that for you.
Lots of callers on the line, so.
Yeah, I'll ground people's personal power in their bodies so they can get a feel for that. But grounding in your soul to your body is essential, because our soul is abundant. It's almost like when you're grounding your personal power to your body, your soul, it's almost like it reflects out to the universe. This is like, it almost makes it easier for the universe to find you, okay? It's like, okay, this is your personal address. I call it our own signature frequency, if you want to call that. But anyway, it's easier for the universe just to kind of drop it our way, because otherwise what happens is we kind of just live in this little, it's like we almost become, we're so small until our soul really embodies us, that it's almost like we are more like contracted. Does that make sense in our energy? Our energy is not radiating out, you know, like it should be. Right. So we're more susceptible to, when we're contracted, everybody, when we're not really radiating our personal power, we're more susceptible to receiving other people's energy in our energy field, number one, or taking on other people's energy. So if you're one of these empaths, you probably would like to be more soul embodied, because that's the problem most people have, especially sensitives, Patty, is that they feel too much of everybody else's stuff, such as the world and especially the media now. So you want to be more into your own power, your own radiance. I call it becoming your own planet with your own personal power, your soul in the body. And then this way you're not so sensitive. Everybody kind of feels you more, which is great, and you're not really feeling or taking on other people's stuff. And that also includes when you're really not contracted and you have your soul in your body. You don't really attract entities and low vibrations and attachments and stuff, okay? Because that's it's like you don't even attract that. Do you know what I mean? It's no way that can come near you. So I think this is essential. I think this is an essential, not only just for attracting more abundance, and I'm talking, you know, right now there's a lot of people who are, you know, really needing money abundance, and that's great. This will totally amplify that. But we're just talking about abundance of just, how about you're one of these, you know, I mean, I was, you know, growing up, I was very depressed, okay? In half my life, I mean, I was depressed because of the way I was brought up in trauma. I mean, I just wanted abundance just to feel peaceful in my body. I wanted to feel happy in my body. I wanted to feel more joy, okay? And that's really your essence, too, of your soul and your body. It starts kind of bubbling through you. You feel more of your true birthright of who you are. And a lot of people, they don't even ever feel that this whole lifetime. And yet right now, I know there's so many people, honestly, Patty, that are so stressed out. And that's like the byproduct. So that's like the byproduct you receive, everybody. When your soul comes in your body, you feel more level-headed. I'm not saying you're going to be up and, you know, doing cartwheels all over the place, but you're going to feel more like just stabilized, more happy, more content, more peaceful, more energy. How about that? Very important thing. You notice, Patty, I have a lot of energy. I don't drink coffee. I mean, if I drink coffee, it's decaf. Okay, so you'll have more life force going through you. How's that? Because I know a lot of people right now, they're just really, honestly, are drained and stressed. And so this is like another thing you receive from all this. You get more energy. So you can do more. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are. Get your life force energy in you. I have people I know, they're in their 80s. They're playing tennis. You know what I'm saying? They're just soul embodied. So do you see the benefit of that, Patty?
And the soul embodiment really aligns you with the divine flow of the universe. Mm-hmm. So you're just...
That is so true. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we all are, but it's just, you know, things happen to us in life. That's, I guess, part of us being in this physical body of ours, that we just need to kind of experience what we need to experience, whatever that is. But it throws us off, you know, from that natural flow and that natural birthright of who we truly be, right? So my job, I feel in my heart, that's what my calling is, to really align people to their true calling and really help people self-embody with their true essence of their spirit, their soul in their body, and really having people feel that. Because, Patty, you know, I work with a lot of people, and it's amazing to me that one of my true gifts is really, I am really, really good at this, and I've been doing this for over 25 years, is I really clear people out of everything that's not them. Okay, so I'm talking about when I do my personal sessions with people. First thing I do always, Patty, is I clear people out of everything that's not them. So it's amazing how people come to me, they don't even know what they feel like. So a lot of people come to me, they're just feeling tired, they're feeling heavy, and they just don't know why they don't feel good. And then we do the clearing. I just call it a soul embodiment clearing. So I clear everybody out of everything that's not them, meaning whoever you're connected to. I cut all the cords and everything off that's attached to you, and then I bring in your light, okay? And I ground it in really quickly. I bring in your light of your soul to your body. Some people who aren't really totally open to their soul, or they're not really understanding it, those are, you know, kind of new people I work with. I'll say your personal power, because it is the same thing. And when they start feeling it, they're like, I ask them, how do you feel? And they're like, oh, I feel lighter. I feel happier. Some people start laughing. Some people have a smile on their face, and all I'm doing is bring people back to their true self. And it sounds simple, but it's just something that I'm good at. And I think it's really important, Patty, for people to know what they truly feel like. You know, it's
a big deal. You know,
it is.
Like
it
really
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how fast does it take for this source sound frequency that you work with to clear these blocks that are in the way of our financial freedom?
Well, they start right away, okay? So it depends on how deep your blocks are, but people usually see, I've had 25-minute sessions with people and their life changes, but everybody is a little different. So, you know, right away people feel the difference, and they might start seeing some different flow coming to them, but it just depends on how deep-rooted they are. Does that make sense? Where they're coming from? Are they from this lifetime? Are they from past lifetimes? Are they from your DNA or your ancestral? So everybody feels something right away, or sees something. Do you know what I'm saying, Patty?
Right.
It's just the level of it is a little bit different for everybody's circumstance. Like for mine, Patty, growing up for me, and why I use myself as example is because I grew up in a family that was on welfare, okay? I grew up in a family that I basically didn't even have food on the table. So I had to do a little bit extra work, okay, in this lifetime, Patty, to really clear that stuff out because my life, I was really inundated with just the negativity from my parents, my mom just complaining all the time. And, of course, she had every right. But for somebody like me who grew up like that versus somebody who just grew up with a very supportive family and maybe they were a little bit more middle class than we were, it probably would be a little easier for them. You see what I'm saying? Or a little quicker?
Yeah. Exactly.
But at least over the years of fine-tuning my gifts and, of course, being downloaded all these years of these new frequencies and obviously knowing how to use the frequencies that come through me, which is through my voice, everybody, as I'm a sound energy voice healer through my voice. My voice is actually, how can I put it? My voice is actually kind of clears all the blocks and clogs in your energy systems. And my voice can really move energy really quickly for people. So that's how I can get things out of the way for you. I could get the blocks out of the way. I could clear everything and really ground in your light really quickly in your body. And I do that in like minutes, okay? So, and it's just working with beyond, my work, I would say, Patty, is really working because I work beyond the physical mind. So when I do work with creator, God, creator energy, source energies, whatever you want to call it, creator energy, I'm working beyond the physical mind so I could go in and start clearing where this is where a lot of people get caught. So I could work beyond our mind, kind of getting caught into figuring out what's happening here. Now, when I clear, I'm clearing the highest good. But the mind is always trying to, analyze. So it kind of slows energy down. Does that make sense? Yeah. So since I'm not really speaking a language when I'm making sound through my voice, as my voice is the carrier of the divine creator frequency, I go in and start clearing out the unconscious mind that would sit there and try to stop it because sometimes our minds, everybody, I just want to make sure our minds are necessary, to do daily tasks, but sometimes our minds are a little bit afraid of change, and that's just our human nature or makeup of what we are, and our role as being a human is that sometimes human nature, we don't really like change. Change is always kind of scary to the ego or the mind. So and it's fine. It's totally understandable because the mind likes to control everything. But when we really start surrendering to the creator and allowing this energy of our soul to start permeating through our physical body, which is our personal power, the mind kind of starts relaxing more. Because if you're one of these people who have a really busy, chatty mind that just never stops, and you're just like, oh, I should kind of calm down here. That eventually is a natural thing that happens when you become soul embodied, everybody, and you're running these really divine frequencies of abundance through you. The mind just starts saying, oh, my soul's got it. Okay, I'm just going to take a little nap here and let the high energy just start working through me. And that's when you really, honestly, that's when you really get into that really yummy, I call it the yummy energy of life. It's like the universal flow, and you start having these synchronicities, everybody. I'm talking synchronicities of just things kind of showing up when they need to show up, and it's not in the timing of your mind, it's in the timing of the divine. And they're supportive, and you can start thinking about things you want more, and it's just like, it may not come the way you want it, but it comes in a way that's just like, wow, that's even better than I thought. So it's just,
surrendering really is the key to being in that divine flow.
Absolutely.
And just handing it over to source and just let the gifts come in because they do.
Well, it is, but it is a challenge for many. I'll be truthful. I didn't get to surrender into this energy until I was homeless. I went through a very hard time, and when I went homeless, because that's what happened to me, I didn't have any choice but to surrender because that was how I ate. You know what I'm saying, Patty?
Yep.
That was years ago, but I mean, it's just, everybody has their own different level of surrendering. So we just need to remember this, everybody, even if our minds get in the way, because this is really important, I need to bring this out. Even if our minds get in the way, we need to love ourselves and be patient with ourselves and not get mad at ourselves because our mind is in the way, because it's a process, okay? And the more loving we can be, the higher vibration we keep ourselves at, the easier and smoother it's going to be for us to keep, aligning ourselves to our highest vibration of our soul, okay? And it just happens. So it's just kind of like we just need to be aware of that too. Just stay at a loving vibration. You know what I'm saying? An acceptance of where you're at. Not get too frustrated and say, oh gosh, not this again, But I promise you, if I could get myself from where I started from to where I'm at here, I'm pretty abundant. I'm going to tell you that. Anybody can do it. Okay. How's that sound?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it really is important to be conscious of being in that higher vibration. as you say.
Yeah.
You know, as we said before, that high vibration is here on the planet. It's available to us, and it just, everything flows when you can stay in that vibration. Dawn, we have so many callers on the phone that want to work with you.
Okay, great.
And we're going to talk about your special offer in a little bit that really is all about this abundance breakthrough. So we'll dive into that. But I wanted to ask you, are you able to work with people that are on the webcast that are just typing in questions, or would you rather have them on the phone? Does it matter?
Well, if they I always like to work I can answer questions on the webcast, and all I need to do is just kind of know their name and their city, where they're from. I can also do energy. I could also do energy work with them on the webcast, but I usually like for people to give me, like, if they could feel something, you know what I mean? Because unless they type back and say, yeah, I feel the shift, it just makes it more powerful for them. So if anybody is on the webcast and you want to maybe make a note, and they can call in, hopefully, because when I'm working with, I want to mention to everybody, when I'm working with a person, if you're there listening and I don't call you today, you can always tune into what I'm doing with them for you to receive that, because this is a group collective. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you want to work with Dawn on the phone, hit *2 to raise your hand, and we will dive in. Okay, we're going to start. We're going to start in Denver, and I think it's Arcady. Last 4 digits are 0630. Hello. Hi. Who are we talking to?
Hi, Dawn, it's Yana.
Yeah.
Oh, Yana, well, don't worry, Yana, you're going to get a session this week. I just been so busy. Okay, Yana, I can't clear out your whole life history here, but I can at least help you out with a little energy, okay? She's got a session with me this week. Yana, can you hear me?
I think she disappeared.
Well, yeah, she has a session with me this week, and she's trying to get in with me, but I've been booked up for this week. So,
okay.
But she's already, but she's been on my calendar. She's there. She's got a session with me next week. So, Yana, if you are looking to get in with me, if I get any cancellations, I will get you in sooner. Okay?
Okay. I don't know where she went. She must have gotten disconnected or something. I'm not seeing her name.
Well,
she was right at the top.
Her reception is, she lives in a rural area. I think her reception kind of gets blocked sometimes. But I just want Yana to know I love her, and I look forward to working with her soon.
Okay. All right. So we're going to try New Jersey, and let's see. Is it Patrice? 0361.
Yes. Hi, Dawn.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Is it Patrice?
Patricia.
Okay.
Hi. How can I help you today, Patricia?
Oh, so I would love to have, an energetic balance.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. Are you in a place where you're sitting and you're not driving a car? That's for everybody to know that, Patty, that if I'm going to work with you, please, you need to be parked and not driving a car, because the energies can come, can kind of put you in a little altered state for a minute, okay? So I want everybody to be safe. Okay, so Patricia, have we worked together before, sweetie, or is this our first time?
This is our first time, but I downloaded your total body rejuvenation.
Oh, great. Okay.
And I listen to them on and off.
Well, great. Can you feel the energy? Can you feel the energy in the MP3s? Because they're pretty powerful.
Yes, they are. They're wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, okay. So we're going to do is. What'd you say, sweetie? I'm listening.
I just did the brain rejuvenation because I feel very off balance, sort of lightheaded today.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what I'm going to do is make it stronger. I'm going to ground you more, so this way you won't be so lightheaded. Is that good? Oh,
that's wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. So basically, Patricia, I work with the Divine Creator. I call it God, but whatever your word is, some people like to call it Divine Source. That's fine. I just want you to imagine that everything that I'm going to make sound here for just a minute here, and that's just to kind of clear you out, because I can kind of see on you right now, Patricia, you're just kind of walking around with this cloud around you, and that's not just you, it's a lot of people right now, okay? It's just what's floating around in our environment from just the world, right? We're living in a weird time, right? Kind of just a different time. So there's a lot of fear floating around here too. So I'm going to clear your upper chakras and bring in your light to your feet. So can you just kind of breathe and just allow everything to release out your, I call it the crown chakra, right at the top of your head. You don't need to force your breath. Just kind of breathe a little deeper, okay? You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so just allow, and I'll check with you in a minute to see how you're feeling, okay? So let's do that right now. Let's begin. Oh, you received that. Okay, Patricia, take a deep breath and tell me what you're starting to feel, if you feel something happening.
I feel more energy below me in my legs, my feet.
Do you get a sense that your head is starting to clear and you're starting to look clearer through your eyes?
Yes.
It's like all that energy that was just kind of stuck there. Not that I just cleared it out, but I also just grounded. Can you get a sense, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but can you get a sense that your energy is balancing more now? And you're, like you said, you're feeling more grounded. So you're not so, what was your word that you were feeling before in your head? Just kind of, what was your word that you said at the beginning?
It felt a little heavy up there or something.
Is it kind of changing right now where it's getting lighter?
Yes, it feels like it's getting lighter.
Yeah, and I want to mention, just because I just did a mini session, I call these mini healings. The energy doesn't just stop because I just stopped working with you. It doesn't just stop now because I stopped. So just kind of drink some extra water today and see, you should start feeling better and better throughout the day. I didn't really look into your whole energy system to see where this was coming from because I can't do it in 2 minutes. But you got a sense of my energy work right now, just helping you bring in your light and your personal power to your feet and clearing out the heavy static energy that was just kind of around your head that was causing you not to feel good, kind of making you feel probably just kind of tired or I call it brain fog.
Okay.
Well, there you go. You got a taste of the divine, and we did it in less than 2 minutes. And thanks for being here to receive that.
Thank you so much for your gift. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm glad you were here too. And Patricia, thanks for calling in. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Patricia. Okay. There's so many here. Let's see. We're going to go to, I think it's Jennifer in Pennsylvania. Last 4 digits are 7094.
Hi.
Hi.
It's Jennifer. Can you hear me? Hello.
We hear you.
Wonderful. Dawn, thank you. I'm so excited. So, Dawn, I'm doing
a lot
of work. Hi.
Welcome to the call.
Oh, thank you so much. This is exciting. And I hope you can help me a little bit here. I've done a lot of work to clean out a lot of my baggage. I'll just use that term. And, and I'm kind of starting anew with a business, with relationships. So I'd love for you to help me maybe see what blockages I may have to just move me forward a little bit more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and when I see things, I don't point anything else, but I just want to mention, Jennifer, with you, I kind of feel that your heart needs to be open more. So I don't know if you had some trauma early on or just wasn't loved the way that you're supposed to as a child, because that's what I'm picking up, number one, ding, ding. That's what your soul is showing me. Yeah, I'm a soul reader, so your soul talks.
Yes, it's so true, and I've worked diligently.
Well, It's okay. You're doing good. That's another thing I just was mentioning before, Jennifer. We have to be loving with ourselves because you are doing a lot of work. And you've really come, I mean, even though it doesn't seem like it's coming fast enough for you, your soul is just telling you that you're doing everything right. And just to be still loving with yourself on the journey, because it could get a little frustrating. I get it, because I was not loved as a child either. And half my life, I walked around with a closed heart. And the byproduct of that, of walking around with a closed heart, I'm going to try to open your heart today, if you don't mind, is because I was attracting not love in my life. You know, I mean, I had failed marriages because of it. So I'm a real person just like you are, okay? And I can tell you just from my own experience, when we really start opening the heart and clearing out some of these blockages, that's another thing the program does, everybody, is it clears out trapped emotions, either working with me or not, because part of our lives, especially you early on, is basically what we did for survival, Jennifer, is we used to push down our trapped emotions. That's how we survived. You know, we just push them down low in ourselves. But now you're an adult, and now it's the universe and everything, the vibration here is supporting all this old stuff to be unearthed from you. So you can start radiating your highest vibration of what you're here to do. Your soul's calling. So would you like a little bit of taste for that right now? Well, that's what I'm getting. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, I love your enthusiasm. So basically just stay seated, and then just imagine right now I'm going to do some clearing. You don't need to, you know, like I said, just know I'm going to work with your highest good, okay? And just imagine everything just kind of releasing into the light above your head. So I'm going to kind of open up the heart a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
Ready? Okay, so let's begin. Let's begin.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, my pleasure. Let's bring every age of you, Jennifer, from birth to where you're at in your heart chakra with your divine God present divine self. Receive the love. Oh, beautiful. Take a deep breath and tell me how that made you feel.
I'm actually wanted to giggle right at this very moment. I don't know. It feels good.
Don't take that lightly, what you're feeling there. I just brought your personal power to your body. Didn't I just mention that before, that you might feel a little happy? And I bet you that's not normally what you normally feel, right?
No.
Okay, well, that's a beautiful. Right, it feels good. So you're feeling the essence of your soul in your body. Isn't that wonderful? That's really you.
It's wonderful. Thank you.
Well, you're so ready. Well, you're ready for the shift, and I really love working with people like you, because you're like busting out at the seams, and you really want change, right? And like we all do. Absolutely. And if you just like what you felt, that's what I'm about. There's no fluff to me, my work. I just go in and start bringing in what you need to bring in, which is really your truth, and truly who you are, which is the essence of who you are, which is your soul's vibration, and you're feeling it. You're feeling, if you looked at yourself in the mirror right now, you'd be pretty amazed, because you're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you. I can't wait to work with you more. Thank you so much.
Well, it's all about being truly you, and my pleasure of doing that in 2 minutes, and you just received your true self. So, and that's also your abundance frequency. So you got a big gift from the divine yourself. So just thank you for being on the call, and that's for anybody who listens to the replay too. You can make a note of that, Patty. It's not just for Jennifer, it's for anybody, okay?
Okay. Yeah, you could.
Thank you so much.
You could feel Jennifer's energy. It was just very buoyant.
Well, do you see that? Do you see what I'm saying here, Patty?
Yeah.
This is not La La Land. This is real. And most people walk around their lives being depressed, and really what they're doing is they really want to be more. They want to be more of their true self, which is really your abundance, but it's really being soul connected in soul and body. Okay, that's so important. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It's beautiful.
To be able to experience just these few minutes of it. So thank you for doing this.
Yeah, this is like a sampling of my work, but I'm just saying, just for you to get that energy through your body, it's fuel. It's like, I call it fuel for your soul. It's your body. It's like nurtured. It's totally nourished and nurtured by your soul's energy. It's like it's like almost like we run on regular fuels, Patty, and then we put high octane fuel in our system, just like a race car, and it's like, wow. What a difference! I don't need a cup of coffee today. I'll just hang out in my high vibration of my soul's energy, and that's running high octane fuel, and it's free. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's free. I love it.
Let's talk to, I think it's Mary in Michigan. Last four digits are 8866.
Hello. Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
this is
Mary.
Hi. Hi, Patty. Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Mary.
Hi. My question is, I would love to feel an open heart. I think that I have heart, and I also feel a little sluggish physically, and so I think that maybe it's related. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mary, again, stay seated, and I can kind of show you a little bit of it. I kind of feel like with you grew up with not a lot of love around you. Is that true? Not a lot of support as a child?
Correct.
Well, it's a normal thing. It's not just you. It's a lot of people. And I kind of feel like with you is your parents did the best they could, but they were kind of, I call it old school. That's just kind of the way they were brought up, and they didn't really know how to express.
That's right.
Right. So your inner child, I could see a person. When I'm looking right now, do I have permission to look at your energy?
Absolutely.
Okay, because I could see every age of you from birth, and that's anybody I work with, from birth into where you're at. And I could see a child right now that just is kind of like growing up, and this is for anybody. I grew up like this too. Growing up and didn't have much of a voice.
Yeah.
Just kind of going with the flow, going with whatever the agenda was, but not really happiness, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's go ahead and kind of update your records a little bit, Mary, and I'm going to kind of clear off some of this heavy sludgy stuff that you've, I call it just heavy sludge. It's almost like sometimes we just, over the years of you just kind of accumulating, walking around, being connected to maybe people who are draining you, taking your energy that shouldn't be doing that. It just kind of becomes a norm. That's what I was trying to say in the beginning of the call today. It becomes a norm for people. They don't know anything else but what they've been feeling, and they don't even know that half the stuff that you're feeling is not even you, okay? So would you like to kind of free yourself from some of this energy that's not even you? And bring in more of your light, which is your abundance frequency. That's what I'm bringing in, is abundance frequency, which is really your power. So you ready? Okay, let's do that now. And I also want to mention, everybody's different sensitivity to receiving energy. So if you're not sensitive, you're still going to receive it. It's just everybody can receive. If you're really sensitive, you'll feel my energy just like everybody else has. Okay, so I don't want to say there's no right or wrong, but everybody's going to receive energy differently. Okay, that's why we're unique. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so ready, Mary?
Yes, I am.
Okay, imagine divine creator's light above your head, and everything's going to be releasing out of your crown chakra that's not serving your highest good, and we're going to bring in your soul's frequency of your personal power to your body. You ready?
Yes.
Let's begin. Do a heart activation for you, Mary, bringing in more light and love to your heart. opening up your heart chakra and bringing every age of you, Mary, from birth and conception to where you're at right now with your divine self in your heart chakra, where you are complete, you're whole and happy. Whole and happy. I hope you got that. Let's receive that. Okay, beautiful, Mary. Take a deep breath and tell me what you're feeling, if anything, right now.
Well, whatever you did brought tears to my eyes.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Say that I'm feeling emotional.
Oh, well, I just want to let you know what you're feeling. Can I mention what you're feeling right now, which is a gift?
Yes.
You're feeling the gift. You're feeling the gift of your divine self loving you, because your inner child and your child was not loved as a child. So your inner child is kind of like being reintroduced to the divineness that's always been within you in your heart. And I did a heart connection with you, your divine soul, and your inner child, and all parts of you just felt the love. And it was almost like a reunion back to your true self. Can you feel that in some really deep sense? Even though it's hard to put a word to it, can you feel that there's even though it's crying, it was almost like just a connection that you kind of didn't have or weren't aware. I should say a connection that you just weren't aware of before.
Yes, very much.
And can you feel that a lot of this heavy energy? I'm not saying it's going to continue clearing beyond us talking, but can you get a sense that things are starting to lighten up for you a little bit?
Yes, I feel like I can, like I'm lighter, like I can breathe better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Well, we just expanded you.
Relief, almost.
It is. We just opened your heart like a flower. Okay, it was kind of closed. Very deep part of your being, just feeling kind of unworthy to be loved, because that's just the way you were brought up. Okay, your inner child didn't know there was anything else, and we just brought them and merged yourself in with your divine loving self, your soul, your God present self, whatever you want to call it, and brought in your personal power and light to your feet. Can you feel that there's a sense of more stability in your feet right now?
I'm
tingling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, I can feel tingling. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's your life force, and we're talking about bringing your abundance frequency. So you want to be abundant. This energy that you're feeling in all the callers that I've worked on today, that's your abundance frequencies, guys. Hey, you got the body, you got the mind and the spirit together, and you start putting your thoughts into what you're really wanting and stay out of fear. I can tell you're going to be attracting what you want pretty quickly. And it may not, again, come the way you want it, but it'll come in the way that divineness wants to bring you. So it's a gift that you're receiving. I call it these activations today, okay?
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
Well, it's a beautiful thing.
Fascinating and just so wonderful. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for that.
Well, it's my gift, but it's amazing that I can see the shifts in people happen in only minutes. I mean, we're not even talking, and I'm not saying that we don't have more work to do, okay? I'm just giving you, what I'm doing on the call today for everybody is giving people a taste of their true self, okay? And when you could really start feeling that, then you're like, oh, I want more of that. And I'm talking about just more of working on yourself, whatever you need, because if you become more of your true self, the more we clear out the old wounds, okay? So even though we're talking abundance blocks are emotions, okay? A lot of times it's trapped emotions, like like I was just talking about the last callers, and myself is included, okay? I used to stuff my emotions down low in my lower chakras. And not that my whole life I pretty much walked around with digestion problems. That was one of the problems. But my heart was closed. I was not attracting abundance. I was very depressed and very unhappy and very heavy in my body. Okay, so that's what we're talking about, clearing all this, and of course going deeper than that. But you're just getting just the surface, and it's just powerful. Okay.
Yes, very powerful. Thank you again so much.
My pleasure.
And thank you.
Well, thank you, Mary.
So appreciate it. Bye bye.
Thank you,
My
Mary.
pleasure. Yeah, Mary.
Wow. This is incredible, Dawn, just to, listen and experience this.
I'm very passionate about my work. I'm very
Yeah.
passionate about what I bring through me because I know how powerful this is. And I know how powerful it really is to really feel your soul in the body. And like I said, I'm just really gifted to do that for people. And we're talking your abundance, okay? We're not just talking your soul, but your soul is abundant. You bring that energy through you, Patty. I mean, you see everybody here. We got people smiling, happy. That's just part of it. I mean, and you become more of yourself like that, and it's like, wow, you just become this awesome energy about you, and it's like it changed your life in just moments. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's doing it today.
It just sets a whole different course for you that, you couldn't align with before. You're at
and it's
a different
there.
dimension. Yeah.
Exactly, and you're being at your highest vibration of who you are, and when you become, like I was mentioning before, that vibration, nothing around you can really affect you in a negative way, okay?
Yeah.
So that's the awesome part about this. Yeah. It's humbling. It's humbling for me to see people shift like that, to be truthful.
I'm sure. You've been doing this for 25 years.
Yeah,
I'm sure it never gets old.
No, I love it.
I would love if you could talk about your Abundance Breakthrough special offer that you have for the audience. It includes a session with you as well. There are, I think that I counted 17 MP3s.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot in this.
Lot.
Is there a bonus that I wanted to see if there's a bonus?
Yeah.
Do you know which one that is? Because I'm not sure what was on this.
It is the sound healing.
Okay. Well, that's just a good one overall. That's like a meditation just to kind of clear out anxiety and depression. That's a bonus you get for package A or package B, and I'll talk about that. You get that free just to listen to that, like especially at night. It'll help people with insomnia as well. That's free, so just take it as my gift. Okay, so Patty, do you want me to just explain a little bit what comes in the package?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just go over it. Okay, so I'll just give you a little bit, everybody, what's here. And I put my heart and soul into this as everything I do, okay? So I'm not just going to come out and put an abundance program out there. I want it to work, okay? So this is going deep. So as you can tell, we're bringing the abundance and frequency of everybody's soul to their body, but sometimes it goes deeper than that, okay? It can go into our genetic ancestral line, okay? It could go into our DNA. So, I always say, Patty, is there a PDF or something on the download page where people have the instructions? Because I think I enclosed that for you. And that should be on the download page, maybe? Do you know?
Trying to unmute.
Yeah, I was just curious if there's, because basically what I was going to say, everybody, is there should be. My MP3s are really powerful, as you can tell. My energy work is. So more of my work is not better, everybody. So I usually say listening up to 2 to 3 MP3s per day, and then spacing them out at least 6 to 8 hours apart. That's usually there's instructions for that. And it's because my work is different. It's not really. We need to understand that our physical body, everybody, needs to integrate these high frequencies of divine creator. So it takes maybe a little bit more effort for the body to integrate. So, just please know, listening to all the MP3s in one day is not going to make you any more abundant. It's actually going to probably, if anything, confuse your system. So just kind of be knowing that 1 to 2, maybe 3 a day, and spacing them out 6 to 8 hours apart would be great. And staying on the MP3s for a while. Because if you're feeling, I let people intuitively go through my MP3s. You can skip around. You could go, there's no specific order, okay? But you do need to kind of stay sometimes on a certain MP3, especially if you feel energy moving when you're listening to them, because there's like a lot of deep stuff that starts clearing out of you. So please know that you might be doing a little detox. And that's perfectly great because your body will be starting to get rid of these frequencies, and you drink. I highly recommend drinking some water, when you're doing these, because your body will be detoxing. So let me get into there's so many of them, and I could spend a little time on this. So package A and package B, everybody has the same MP3s, so you'll get the same for both, except and you'll get package A and package B will get the bonus that I just mentioned. But package B, I'll talk about the session in a minute here. Okay, so session 1 is just calling. I really went deep on this because some of this resistance could be from childhood. We don't know where it's coming from. So clearing resistance, and I like to just keep it simple, your past, present, future timelines, because we don't know where this came from. Okay, it could be past lives. We don't know. We're going to jumpstart your journey into abundance, everybody, and connect all of you to the divineness that you are, the abundance of the universe, and I call it bringing your abundance birthright to you and connecting you into the source. To allow your energy to flow in abundance in all areas of your life. So this is a really big one, clearing resistance, because sometimes, everybody, resistance is not always known. We don't know that we're resisting, okay, that we have sometimes resistance and it's just out of fear of our physical part of our being. So this is going to go in deep even if you're not aware of it. Sometimes we do have that happening. It's just called resistance blocks. Okay, so that's just number 1. You can, read over a little bit more. I'm just going to give you some highlights of each one here. And session 2 or module 2 is clearing doubt and fear, because a lot of people have that. Okay, they don't know what they're going to do. They don't think they're going to be worthy to receive it, whatever it is. So we're going to clear really everything that's your past, your present, and your future timelines that's blocking you from receiving your true abundance. Okay, your birthright. So clearing doubt and fear is part of that. Clearing your known and unknown blockages, because a lot of people do not know what's blocking them. Most people do not. Okay, but some people do. Some people do, and it's just going to clear, like I said, all your belief systems. This could take a while, so just depending on everybody's story is different. And this is going to really help you step everybody into the driver's seat, really to take full control of manifesting in your abundance, okay? So that's a really good one. So that's just number 2, and we're going to keep going. There's like 17 of these, okay? I really spent a lot of time on this. And this is also helping people clear trauma as well. Trauma, so this is, you had a lot of trauma in your life, you're going to love my MP3s because it's going to help you heal from that as well. Okay, that's just a bonus. So session 3 is clearing fear of change. So that's the normal human ego. Sometimes we're just afraid to change, okay? So again, clearing past, present, future, because we don't know where this is coming from, timelines. Clearing your blockages if you know them or not, because most people don't know their blockages. And clearing any belief systems you've taken on that's in the way of you having, feeling good about having change in your life, positive change, okay? And eliminating any clutter from your system, okay? So that's blockages in your system as well. So that's just number 3, everybody. We're just going to keep going here, okay? There's a lot to cover. So item 4 is clearing fear of growth. That's a human trait that sometimes we're afraid to change, but also grow. Sometimes we like to just get caught into, oh, this is okay, we'll just stay like this. But our souls are not really wired like that, everybody. Our souls want to just keep expanding, okay? And we want you to align to that because the growth could be actually exciting in your life. As everybody's gotten a taste of their energy today, I worked with the callers. This is really helping. I bet you half the callers here would not have fear of growth right now with the people who I just worked with today because they're really soul embodied, okay? But this is going to help people who don't want to work with me and they could just do the MP3s. So clearing past, present, future timelines, clearing your blockages if you know them or not, clearing any belief system that you've taken on that would be creating this barrier or this block as far as fear of growth, everybody, and really helping you sow the seeds to grow your abundance much more easy, okay? It's easier. So that's a very powerful one. I think all these are powerful, to be truthful. Okay, let's go up to session 5, everybody, clearing fear of success. A lot of people say they want to be successful, but there's a part of their being that likes to stay small. Like to keep themselves small, so this is really going to help you. And all these modules are for your highest good, so just know that's how they're set up by me. So we're going to clear all the past, present, future, all the timelines involved, all the unknown or known blockages that may be in the way of you having success, clearing your belief systems, and really helping you become a landscape gardener for your own abundance and then identify how you want your garden to evolve and flourish so you have more of a freedom to really start manifesting. This is really a good one to really clear that fear of success because that could really get in the way of you really attracting what you really truly want. And so we're going to clear out the blocks on that, okay? Whatever that's coming from. Number 6 is clearing feeling of being stuck. That's a very common one for a lot of people. It's like sometimes we could get going, we got a good idea, and a lot of times we just get stuck. So anyway, we're going to clear anything that's in the way of that, any timeline, past, present, future, that's just kind of keeping you stuck in your life, whatever that may be for you, because this works with everybody's circumstance. Clearing unknown or known blockages, clearing any belief systems, and really helping your energy, the energy of change, flowing forward, keeping your energy flowing forward around manifesting, okay? Because it's all about keeping the energy flowing, okay? So we need to keep our energy flowing, not stuck, and we want to keep it moving forward, okay? So that's number 6. Let's jump up to number 7. Getting clear on the future, So again, or this is about really getting clear on what you really truly want, or when it, of course, aligns to your soul's calling. But we're going to clear past, present, future timelines, getting clear on your future, okay? Clearing any blockages that are, it may be keeping you in this brain fog and you just can't really even get clear on what getting through the day versus maybe getting clear on your future. Who knows? Everybody's got a different situation. And just clearing any belief systems that are in the way of you being clear on your future of really becoming abundant. And you'll be more or less opening yourself up to really receiving more divine guidance, okay, everybody on a daily basis, which a lot of people don't feel they have that, but this will really start opening you up, okay? And really you'll just kind of know what action, if you need to take physical action, what action you need to take as well. So clearing everything that's stopping yourself before you get started, that's a common one. And really just getting you tuned into the frequency of who you truly are, which is your true birthright, okay, of being abundant, and bringing your, this is all these modules are bringing your abundance frequency to you, okay, for every module, okay. So let's go up to number 8 is clearing clutter, okay. So clutter is just maybe belief systems. It could be clutter. Some people just even have clutter, believe it or not, this can even get into the physical, clutter in your house, just being stopped up, just having a flow of just in your life coming in. A lot of people like to hold on to things, and things get cluttered, and it's like you're finished way, and your house just becomes not really receiving. So this is going to help you kind of get clear on what you need to declutter, okay, in your life. So kind of clear any past, present, future timelines, known or unknown blockages, of course, clearing any belief systems. And this is really going to help you get clear on what you truly want, okay? Helping you clear all the binds of clutter, and also that affects your finances in your life, okay? Because we want everybody to start becoming a manifesting machine here and having more than you can ever imagine, okay? It's not just getting by. We're talking having lots of extra money, okay? Do things fun, okay? Even though the world is not showing that, I'm telling you, it's turning into that. We just don't see everything yet. So this is going to prepare you and really get you to where you need to be, okay? So we're really trying to get everybody aligned to their abundance, their true abundance frequency. Let's go into number 9, everybody, which is the huge clearing family blocks, okay? A lot of this we take on from our family genetics, so we're going to clear any past, present, future timelines, clearing the blockages of unknown or known, clearing any belief systems that you've taken on. This is going to really help you prepare for a bigger leap in your life, making a stronger connection to your happiest and your future reality, of really helping you dream big, okay? Because I can tell you, our souls really like to expand, okay? Even though it's beyond our mind, our souls like to grow. So this is really going to help clear you and get some of these blocks out of the way, so you can actually really start aligning to this really awesome energy that really everybody is aligned to, that we're all from, okay? So this is like your natural birthright. Okay, let's go into 10, everybody. I just call this one Discover the Ultimate You. So this one's going to clear the same. Really everything that's allowing your perfect you to shine through. And again, you have the perfect you inside yourself to shine. So it's like everything that's just kind of like clearing out this way of what we created of ourselves in some ways, what we think we are. A lot of this stuff has to kind of clear, okay, in a loving way. So we're going to clear any past, present, future timelines, anything that's blocking you from being truly you, okay, aligned to your soul's birthright, of course. Clearing known blockages, because as you had heard from the call, everybody, I had that lady who was smiling. All we did was just bring in her true ultimate her, and she loved it. So I bet you she wants more of that, okay? So this is going to help the people who want that too. And we're going to clear any belief systems, and that's part of session 10 here. That's a really good one, okay? Let's go into session 11, module, generate your future self, okay? So this is going to help you establish you as an infinite being with the infinite potential of you. I call it the infinite divine presence in yourself, your soul, so you can move forward with confidence and power and connect strongly into the light to see your future self. So it's kind of like going to give you a little bit more of like a path for you to follow. So it's more easier to follow, because a lot of people, they don't even know where to go. It's like, okay, I started this, now what? I'm kind of stuck. I don't really know. So this is going to kind of give you, more of maybe a feeling or something. I need to do this. I need to take this action and do this. So it's going to be more of a flow. And it'll just happen in the divine, I call it divine timing. You'll just know, this feels right. I'm going to do this today. I'm going to make this call, whatever it is. So sometimes we do need to get our physical body involved in our manifesting, everybody, but it's not about when your mind thinks it has to be. It has to be within your divine timing too as well, okay? So we're going to clear any past, present, future timelines, clearing known blockages, clearing all belief systems, and really just everything in the way of you being your true self, but also kind of having an outlook, like a path for you to take easy and effortlessly for your future self, where you want to go, okay? A lot of people just can't get through the moment, and it's hard for them to see their future self, okay? Really where they want to be, okay? That's really powerful. That's number 11. So let's keep going here. Number 12, turning blocks to profits, okay? So we're going to really open you up to receiving more opportunities, everybody, to manifest your inner millionaire. Even if you don't want to be a millionaire, I bet you a lot of people here wouldn't mind it, at least experience it. So anyway, we're going to clear everything that's blocking you from receiving profits above and beyond your needs, okay? So clearing past, present, future timelines, all the known and unknown blockages, belief systems, everything that's in the way of you just clearing your blocks so you receive money, you know, just a lot of it, okay? Abundance. It's abundance of money, but it's also abundance of, as you could say, the callers, happiness, love in your life, opening the heart. It's all together, guys. It's a beautiful thing. So all we're doing is just aligning you to your true birthright here. It's beautiful. So let's go up to 13, guys. We're still going here. Clearing self-sabotage. That's huge. A lot of times we're going to destroy all the doubts that can so you can take empowered action and align to your soul's birthright of unlimited wealth. Okay, self-sabotage happens a lot. Okay, sometimes a lot of times that's really unconscious. And it could be from your family, so we don't know. So we're just going to clear any past, present, future timelines, clearing unknown or known blockages, and just clearing the belief systems, anything that's in the way of you stopping yourself or sabotaging yourself. And it happens a lot with people. We all had that to a certain extent, okay, in our lives. So that's a really powerful module. That's number 13. Okay, we're going to keep going here. Number 14 is clearing lack of self-worth. Okay, so this is just really helping you to create a powerful money channel and fill your body up with light and love to receive, because a lot of times we don't feel worthy, and this is really going to clear those blocks out so you know you're worthy, because of course you're worthy. We all are worthy, but just the way our circumstance varies per person, and I can tell you I didn't feel very worthy of anything growing up. I was just a very depressed person, so I really needed to work on this part of my blockage. And really just going to help clear any past lifetimes, any ancestral energy, and any inherited energy as well. Because sometimes we just don't know where that's coming from. You might have had a perfect childhood, and you have no idea why you're feeling that way. So we're going to cover that here, clearing your past, present, future timelines, all your unknown or known blockages, everybody, clearing any belief systems in the way of that, and that's a powerful module. That's just number 14. Let's keep going up here. Clearing 15, clearing your financial mess. So this could be credit card debt, just a lot of debt, financial mess, whatever the case is, over your head. So this is really going to help you get clear on what you need to do, or maybe some, who knows, money has come into for some people who've done this to help them really kind of clear that stuff. So this is going to help clear past, present, future timelines of anything that's accumulated to that. And so this is a really big one, too. I've seen people who win the lottery and they lose the money right away because their blocks are still there and they just kind of lose it somehow or spend it all. So this is really going to help people, whatever the case is that's causing you for that to be your reality. I've had people pay their bills off and they accumulate it right back again. So this is part of clearing that here. Clearing your unknown known blockages, clearing all belief systems, and clearing any negative energy loops, and access the perfect balancing point between giving and taking. It's like almost opening up yourself like a fire hose of abundance to receive as well. So anyway, that's a powerful module, and that's just number 15. So we're just going to keep going here. Almost there. Number 16 is clearing fear of scarcity. That's really big right now, unfortunately. We're going to clear off, even if it's just like your present situation of losing your job or something, or on furlough, whatever your story is. We're just going to clear that because a lot of times, a lot of this fear of scarcity is not even from this moment. It's just kind of like coming out on the surface because you're kind of like, you're kind of like up against this frequency of what's going on here, and you're picking up on other people around you, around the world, who are feeling that way. So we want to get you out of that. So we're going to clear past, present, future timelines, and clearing any unknown known blockages, any belief systems if you've taken on, and anything from your DNA or ancestral energy as well. We're going to help smash away the fear of your scarcity to regain a generosity and how to fill yourself up with light and open up to more of your life's treasures that want to come to you. A lot of times we could block that, just things that want to come to us, and then there's some part of our being that is scared, and a lot of times the universe just gives you what you're putting out. So if you're putting out scarcity, a lot of times the universe will say, okay, I guess they don't want it. And it was something that really could come in to support you. So we want to clear that energy off you. It's not really supporting you at all, okay? Number 17. Let's go up to the next one. Clearing the blocks to welcoming and receiving abundance, okay? So this is really going to help you become more of in the flow here. It's going to cultivate the talents inside you and let you get paid for you being truly you, okay? A lot of times people don't even know what their true gifts are. A lot of times if you could bring your gifts out to the world, even if, it doesn't have to be huge, but just something, we're all good at something, okay? So we're going to help you dig deep inside yourself and unearth your hidden talents and really finally realize the purpose of money in your life and really know that it's a wonderful thing. In case you're not thinking money is great, it is. Hey, it really helps you become more of your true self, okay? And really makes you feel more relaxed and happy. And a lot of times, like even with me, the more money, the more I want to give too. So it helps others as well. A lot of people become more giving too. So we're going to help clear any past, present, future timelines, clearing unknown, known blockages, clearing any belief systems that are in the way of you, really welcoming and receiving abundance with an open heart from the divine universe, and it just keeps flowing to the divine flow of your birthright. And we're going to just go ahead and get to the root cause of that in this module. So that's pretty much all of it, which is between A and B. There's a lot of modules. Like I said, you'll have these forever. This is like a total, you can work on these modules forever. The energies are active on all my MP3s, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. And you'll have the bonus MP3, and which is a great meditation for anxiety or any kind of sleep issues. I can't make any claims, but I've had a lot of just people sending testimonials about just how they love that meditation. And then I'm going to jump up to you also receive, this is a really, as you can tell, I talk fast. I also work really fast. So it's just the divine frequency that comes through me. But you get a 25-minute session if you jump up to package B. And a lot of people like my sessions because I really am like a power boost. I just call them power sessions. I like to get people unstuck quick, as you can tell, even just do 2-minute mini healings here. I just like to get people flowing and get yourself where you need to go. I'm a mover and shaker, and I do that, and that's just how I'm wired, okay? So if you're one of these people who just want an extra boost and you want a session, I do have some spots. I open up some extra spots, so I'm not too booked out right now. So if you're interested, you can get a session with me within a couple weeks here. I'm just being truthful, and we can work on whatever issue you want in your life. Everybody, it could be anything. I help people with pain in their body. So if you're health issues, anything at all, money blocks, we can go deeper into that. Okay. So whatever it is for you, just let me know. Okay. So
wow.
With all that said, Patty, there's a lot there, and I give people the benefit of working on whatever topic they want to when they have sessions with me. So I don't really. Keep it just strictly to whatever the program is. I let people know they have freedom, okay? So I'm welcome to work on anything they want to work on me. Oh, yeah, that's my pleasure. I think things can change and people just maybe want to work on something that's not really related, but that's fine. Everything in our life relates to abundance. So, whatever the case is, we can work on anything. So, okay, guys, want to say thank you for letting me share that.
Thank you, Dawn.
Yeah, thanks, Patty.
So package A is the MP3 downloads for $147 with the bonus, and then package B includes all of that plus that 25-minute session with Dawn, and package B is $227. And I just want to note that PayPal changed their I don't know if it's the wording or what it is on the installment payments. So this morning when I went in to do the to-pay option, it has totally changed. And now I think you can set, I'm not able to do it on my end. It's not letting me, but I think you're able to go in and set the amount that you want to pay this month and how much you want to pay next month. So it's worded differently. It's not installments. But you are able to cut payments in whatever way you want to do them. So those are on the page when you go to pay, if you want to choose that option. So PayPal's always changing things on me. It gets really frustrating, but it's there. It's there. It's for you. So take advantage of that and take advantage of working with Dawn. My gosh, for 25 minutes, you've seen what, 4 or 5 minutes are like. So enjoy those sessions. Yeah, so many do, Dawn. It's just it's
well, I'm just
real
glad that
gift.
I can actually open up some spots because a lot of times I'm booked out a month out, but right now I'm not.
Yeah.
So, I just kind of
Thank
opened
you
up some
for
extra
that.
spots today. Yeah, my pleasure.
Thank you. And I can't thank you enough for being here with us. I know you're coming back in the fall to be with us again, so we'll look forward to that. And take advantage of working with Dawn and her abundance special offer that she brought to our audience. And thank you all for being here. Much love to you, Dawn. Thank you again.
Oh, I just want to say thank you, Patty. I just love being on your show. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. And I want to say anybody that I did not get to work with, if you want to, always go back to the replay because I think, Patty, you'll be posting that later today. Is that true?
Yep.
Yeah, and then you can always listen to the frequencies because I always set up, even when I'm working on one-on-ones, I want everybody to receive that. So you can always go back, and that's a free healing that you can receive. So my pleasure of doing that. And I'm so happily and humbly grateful to be sharing my gifts with everybody here because that's really my soul's calling, is to really help people accelerate their life and really align themselves to what they're really born here to do. And, of course, we're working with abundance. It's to really become your true abundance, your birthright, of really attracting to what you really want, okay, and letting that come to you easy. So we just have a little work to clear out the blocks, and it becomes just a normal for you. It's easy, you know.
Oh, thank you.
And we're all it becomes easy for everybody because we're all from the same creator. Just remember that, okay?
That's right. We're all connected.
Yeah.
We're all connected.
Exactly.
Thank you again, Dawn. Thank you for your work.
My pleasure.
And
my pleasure.
Thank you all for being here. Sending you all much love and big hugs. And bye-bye now. Thank you.
Aloha. Aloha.
Aloha.